through shadows that shimmer, through whispers that hum, an echo eternal, a heartbeat, a drum, a secret communion, unmeasured song. The listless resistless, tumultuous tongue. Beneath moonlight mirror, where stars softly weep,
Tracy.
the vow that was uttered, still buried so deep. A secret communion, unmeasured unsung. The listless resistance, tumultuous tongue.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Gold Coin Club. We're here to spread some cheer and some gold coins all around.
Gold coins.
That was John Kitover Music on suno.com. Check it out.
Can you invite people to the room? If you haven't invited people to the room yet, we can only grow the Gold Coin Club if you invite people to the room. Let's try to invite even more people. Here we go. It'd be great to get some Clubhouse legends in here. But nobody seems to want to come in for these gold coins. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, 5 gold coins is two pennies. It is 2 cents. So, it's worth more to your time for 5 gold coins than it is not getting 5 gold coins. Thanks for playing that music. What a banger. I want to play for you a new banger fresh out of Suno. It's called Breaking John Kitover News. Wait, I want to give you a little politically correct. Here we go.
Hey, on that microphone, it said, "You guys are framing this as Trump starting this war, but in actuality, Iran started this war in 1979."
By no definition has the United States been at war with Iran since 1979. Come on, man. Let's move around. I just want to talk to you about, you can talk about whatever you want, Infinity, but I'm done. I just want to talk about Kanye right now.
Real quick, I just want the room to hear this. There was a gentleman on Newsnight with Abby Phillips the other night. He said in 1979, he was in Iran. He was in a foreign ministry building, and one of the people that represent the government of Iran at the time looked him in the face and said, "No matter what,
sending them
I'm
all
telling you right
gold.
now, Iran has declared war on America.
They're each getting
It's
2 pennies.
War. It's going to happen over time." And with this,
they're all thanking me.
Instead of, that's what he said. This is what this man said. I can play the clip because it's
no, you just rhetoric. No, we don't need to.
Right. What I'm saying is that he basically is saying that Trump is not a kick the can type of president. every
We
president
can
after
send El
Reagan
Normo
kicked
gold,
this
too.
can down. Donald Trump is a problem solver, not a can kicker. So he picked up the can and he's trying to resolve this issue as opposed to kicking this for the next president.
I got you. So a couple things. So if we were at war with them, as Big Sister puts, did Donald Trump commit treason in his first term when he was negotiating with them?
No, because he was I believe he was earnestly trying to resolve this diplomatically.
Okay, I got you. Secondly, why would you say it started in 79 and not 41 when Pahlavi's granddaddy effectively aligned with the Nazis?
Again, I'm not saying I know all the details.
What about the 53 coup?
Well, I'm not saying I know all the details. I'm telling you.
Okay, this is Clubhouse Monetization Gold Coins Club. I'm gonna walk away from this recording studio. Check on some other little recording farms we got going on. Confirm that they're still running.
I don't pretend to be an international affair.
This is basically like fishing. Elliot!
But just use your own word. Just use your own thought. So, do you have your own thoughts? Do you think we've been at war since 1979?
I don't know enough about it to have an informed opinion.
All right, cool. All right,
So you're gonna waive a one person's opinion over.
I want that to be discussed at least because it didn't come out of nowhere.
You can't even discuss it because you don't even know about it.
What do you know about it?
I don't know anything. That's why I'm not discussing it.
Okay, but all I'm doing is throwing out there what I heard, and y'all
Okay,
can
but
do what
we don't have to discuss it.
Well, let's go back to Condi Rice. So, why do you think they had Condi Rice in there if they're not neocons?
because as a former Secretary of State who aligns with their regime change portion of their mission, remember that's not their primary motive. But I think the regime change.
What is the primary motive?
The primary motive was to remove a threat, which is a legal basis.
What was the threat?
The threat is that they were the world's #1 sponsor of terrorism. Not only that, they had.
Can I join the conversation? Sorry.
You can't join the conversation while I'm mid-sentence, though. All I'm trying to say is, heart or something. Paranoid.
You got just hold on, Paranoid. Let him finish this. Damn.
So all I'm saying is that she, I think, is a neocon-ish type person. She's part of the regime change wing.
Ish.
Oh, she got downgraded to ish. That's cool.
She got downgraded to neocon-ish.
Because I think Wolfowitz and those people were the initiators, or they kind of framed the whole neocon movement. The Wolfowitzes of the world. I think there was
Are you serious?
I think there was a statement that they all signed on to way back in the 90s.
Are you serious?
This is my understanding. Between
So,
Dick Cheney.
have you read her scholarship before? Have you read her scholarship before? Have you read her scholarship before? Any parts of her scholarship?
Condoleezza Rice, no. I don't know if
she's
that's
a massive. Yeah, she's a massive. Just listen. She's a massive neocon. Like, independent of Wolfowitz. It has nothing to do with Wolfowitz.
So she's not her friend.
You literally downgraded her because now you feel silly because you were saying that she was neocon yesterday, and then 2 days ago, and then the day after she was at the Trump White House giving advice. Now she's neocon-ish.
I don't think she framed it. She didn't frame the neocon movement. She's a part of it, but she didn't frame it.
Of course she helped frame the neocon movement. Wait a minute. That's a different argument. Whether she framed, I didn't frame liberalism, but y'all call me a liberal all the time. I wasn't alive in 1830.
But I think there's a difference between a founding father of the neocon movement.
So she was a national security advisor and Secretary of State during the Bush administration. Did she outrank Wolfowitz?
She outranked him. Yeah, I don't know exactly what title he had at that time, but I do know.
So you don't know what. So you don't know what title Wolfowitz had, but you think he's more of the neo. 1 second, let me ask you a question. He's more of the neocon than she is, but you don't know what title.
Understanding, Wolfowitz is like a founding father of the neocon. That's my understanding.
And what do you think she is?
I think she's a follower. She joined in on it, but she wasn't the framer. She wasn't the founder.
I got you. So is she a neocon? So are followers only ish or neocons?
I guess you could call her a neocon. Call her a neocon. What
So
I'm
you
saying
called her a neocon 2 days ago. Now you realize she was at the Trump White House. Now you want her to be neocon-ish.
Well, I don't think they brought her there because they're now moving to a neocon motivation. They're bringing her in probably to have her speak on the regime change aspect of their motivation right now.
What's the difference? That's the instantiation of neoconservatism.
That's only if regime change is
Neoconservatism is just a category, sir. What's going on?
But neocon, if the primary motive is regime change, then we have a problem because that's not our role. If there's a threat, if the threat is what brings us in, that's a legitimate move in. The motivation is legit because we're going in on the removal of the threat basis. Now, the regime change, as I mentioned the other day, is a happy byproduct.
And what kind of threat are you talking about? We were negotiating.
How do you disarticulate the two? How do you unlink the two? How can you remove the threat without removing the regime? That's exactly what they said with that combination.
No, not removing the regime. I'm sorry.
One second. That's exactly how we went into Iraq. It was the same thing.
Right, but they used the weapons of mass destruction as a veil over the true motive, which is to have a regime change. Whereas with Iran, well, it's the same effective, but the motive is different. And if the motive is different, that's what determines whether it's neocon or not. The motive with the neocon, it has the same effect, yes, but if the motive is different, then that's what makes it neocon.
The motive is the same, to remove the threat. The threat is the regime, so you have to change it. It's quite literally the same thing.
But the removal of the Iran threat wasn't the regime, it was the fact that they were sponsoring terrorism throughout the world. And the
regime was sponsoring terrorism throughout the world. So in order to get them to stop sponsoring terrorism throughout the world, you have to remove the regime. You can't remove the threat and keep the regime because the threat flows from the regime, just like with Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, but I don't buy this whole terrorism angle because we can declare anyone we want. I mean, we can declare anyone. There's certain black movements were called terrorists at one point of time. We can call whoever we want a terrorist.
Yeah, I mean, that's a different argument. But it's just funny that we were talking about Condi Rice 2 days ago. Yeah. And he was like, oh, she's not around. You don't see the neocons around. And she was literally around the next day. And now today, he wants to say she's neocon-ish. I've never heard her. And by the way, just so you know, by the way, Paul Wolfowitz is not old enough to be a founder of neoconservatism.
So who's the framer of the neocon movement? I thought he
It started in the Cold War. It started in the Cold War era, like in the 50s, when people switched to concentrating on like around the domino theory. So you had to make sure that these places didn't topple to communism. It's much older than Paul Wolfowitz would have been in front of you. Paul Wolfowitz and Condi Rice are in the same school. But it's fine.
Okay. I just thought the neocon movement was developed.
I just told you it was older.
Yeah, because I know he was born in 43, so...
Yeah, so in the 50s, he would have been in middle school.
No, but
and high school, so he did not find neoconservatism when he was 17 years old.
No, that's true, but my understanding is that the neocon, the way we use neocon was about the neocon ideology that came out of the 80s. It's my understanding, but maybe you're right.
No, that's where it got power in the 80s because that's when Reagan became president. But the philosophy predates the 80s. Do you want me to read it to you?
Yes.
Since you don't believe me, you want me to read it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'll read it from here.
You know, Dan, I feel like you're arguing with a bot. Like he's just parroting like low IQ talking points. Even the video that he posted in the chat. Yeah, sorry. It's just,
what video did I post in the chat?
No, the one video you spoke about how this one guy went on to like I think it was the BBC or whatever, and he said that
no, it wasn't the BBC. It wasn't the BBC.
Okay, I don't remember. In 1979, as if that guy is in the foreign. You know what I mean? Well, like I don't know.
Well, he was working with the foreign ministry in 1979, and he was speaking from a testimonial perspective. You could take it with a grain of salt. I didn't lie about it.
Nice.
I didn't say it came from BBC. I told you where it came from. He's an Iranian person who says what he says, and you can take it or leave it.
Right.
I didn't say it was true. I didn't say it was untrue. I said this was what should be dealt with because he said it. I know, but I'm a thinking individual.
But like Manfinity, when you came up,
You didn't say, hey guys, let's look at it from a different angle. You pushed it like it was the cause of what's happening today.
Yeah, exactly.
Your energy was different. You did not.
I specifically told you where it came from, and I told you to take it with the grain of salt. And you're saying I pushed it.
No, brother. You like the way you rebutted was like, no, this is the cause of what's happening today. Your energy was a lot different. Like, come on, man. Like, don't gaslight.
I'm offering it in a room that's very much against that perspective. So if it came off that way, I don't know what to tell you. I was placing it on the table as a point of discussion. That's it. I didn't say
You're
it's
saying
gospel.
Trump attacked us because
I never said it
we
was
are
gospel.
some kind of
I never said it was gospel.
Exactly, sis. That's what he was pushing. He wasn't pushing like it was. Go ahead.
Man, what did you say I did?
You said Trump attacked Iran because the war started in 1979.
Yeah.
And then when
Exactly what the man said.
when Bad pushed back, then you're like, yo, I don't have much knowledge on the topic. You know what I mean? Like, so how can you push it? As if it's like,
Because this is what was said by a man who knows a lot more about it than me. And he said it, and Abby Phillips, and nobody at the table pushed back on it. Maybe you guys are pushing back.
it's
Though.
all like,
No one, not even Abby Phillips, who's very much.
That's just
hold
an
on, when
opinion.
Bad pushed back,
That's just an opinion, bro. Come on.
I know, but the opinions are usually pushed back on if they're wrong. When he made that opinion,
What do you
it
mean
was
if they're
not
wrong?
pushed
I
back
mean,
on.
how do you? That's just somebody's opinion. If I say, my favorite team is the Oakland Raiders, I can't push back on that. If he believes the war started in 1979, that's clearly rhetorical. Like, what are we doing? All right, so I was a bit off on my timeline. It looked like it began in the mid-1960s by a bunch of disillusioned liberals, Puerto Rican and Irving Crystal. They had magazines like Commentary, and they were upset with and disillusioned by not only the New Deal, but also the left's anti-war. So Wolfowitz is not old enough. It started
In the mid-60s, he would have been in his 20s.
Yeah, he's not old enough. In the mid-60s, he'd been 22.
I don't know about his career. That's right out of college. He could have been involved in that. I don't know.
He was not. I just told you. These people are old. Come on, bro. It's not. Wolfowitz is not here. I just told you. It's not Wolfowitz.
This is during the late 60s and early 70s. The neoconservative movement began. It emerged as a group primarily liberal intellectuals, and Scoop Jackson grew disenchanted with the Democratic Party's leftward shift. So this is talking about the late 60s, early 70s, which would have put
that's
him in
not on the foreign policy side. Calm down. It was the anti-war stuff in Vietnam, early Vietnam. Just calm down, bro. Anyway, let's say Paul Wolfowitz was a founder. Question for you. And by the way, it couldn't be Wolfowitz because he didn't turn Republican until the 80s. So that's a different discussion. Whether Wolfowitz or not, let me speak. I'm going to say honest you are. Is Condoleezza Rice a neoconservative or neoconservative-ish?
She's a follower of neoconservatism. That's how I look at it. She's in that.
Right.
She's in that camp. She's in that camp.
Right. So is she a neoconservative?
She's in that camp. Yes.
Okay, cool. I got you. I appreciate you. But yeah, Wolfowitz didn't. I just looked it up. He didn't turn to Democrat until the 80s, so he couldn't have been.
But what was his role? Because he seems to have a prominent role. He's always referred to as one of the godfathers or one of the people who began it. So I don't know why.
No, this is because he was a mouthpiece during the Iraq War. Because he was always, I think he was the Deputy Secretary of Defense. But it was him. It was Rumsfeld. It was Connie Rice. It was Colin Powell. I know all the blacks like Colin Powell.
He's widely considered a leading member and key architect, not just a mouthpiece, a key architect.
Yes, of the Bush version of neoconservatism. I agree with you. I agree. But he was not there in the beginning of it in the mid-1960s.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I agree with you. He's important. Condoleezza Rice is important. I'm not saying Paul Wolfowitz isn't a major neocon. So was Connie Rice.
You wouldn't draw a distinction between a key architect and a mouthpiece, which Condoleezza
She's
Rice
not a mouthpiece. She was also a key architect.
I don't know.
She was the national security advisor for George Bush. Do you know what the NSA does? He was deputy sec. He was deputy SecDef. She was it? How do you pronounce it? SecDef. Did I have to do that?
Yeah. So Israel. What has Israel got? Israel got desperate options. This just escalates out of control, a regional war where they somehow remain in isolation, like kind of in isolation away from it, while still kind of fueling it. And just all its enemies are taken out in this war. And they're not enemies. They want and they have a name for it. It's called Edom versus Ishmael. That's what they want.
So all these countries like
oh yeah, this is all this Amalek, all this weird gibberish Israelis believe.
I guarantee you, obviously I don't know, but I guarantee you a lot of these kings and princesses, all they care about is like keeping their people happy and keeping tourists coming in and the money flowing. That's all that matters. Like, it doesn't matter
That's not what Israel cares about.
But no, I'm saying, like, in their mind, obviously, like, I don't know.
In the world's mind, of course.
Are you telling me, like,
no, Israel,
the princes of UAE, they don't care about whether somebody is Jewish or not. They don't care about that. They care about if they're coming or not coming.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, I know.
No one cares whether you're Jewish or not. It's not the issue.
I agree with you, Lemmy.
But don't even see them as like, we're even surprised this
Yeah.
is happening. Like the whole Zionist.
My wife and her friend, they're over here gossiping, so I get to be on Clubhouse for a little bit more.
Dope. All right, well, I'm ready to do the next book reading. Do you happen?
I'm really appreciating the book reading site. I really like that.
Yes, I do too. It is amazing how. Huh?
Well, I just want one question. What were your opinions on the Nick Lance meltdown essay? What sort of feelings?
Hearing schizophrenia and schizophrenic type, hearing that all the time. Like I mean. I don't like to induce schizophrenia by hearing schizophrenic writings, but there were
It's amazing like how that like neural pattern is triggered, in our brain when you hear a word and then you really hold interconnecting matrices within your own, mind frames, mind space.
There were a lot of terms in there that were very interesting as well. Basically like economic terms trying to discuss like, I guess, progression or changing of the times.
Yeah, it's sort of like time compression. Each technological focal point in time compresses the previous amount of time, how much intelligence can be produced. And right now, we're in another sort of time dilation, time compression point in space where almost 10,000 years of research will be done in a year in science.
It's kind of funny though. It's like when I use AI, like yesterday I came up with a really good idea, but I couldn't execute on it immediately. But like how do we like basically you can use ChatGPT. Like I've always had this master plan to create like a fully automated website builder, like an AI agent spam, like an AI agent website creation spammer. And the whole goal is to like optimize on keywords.
In fact, hold connected devices with your spam.
No. We need traffic from Google SERP, meaning that we want to index, millions of keywords and get traffic and monetize that traffic. Like that's always been.
Which AI tool would you recommend? Advertiser friendly John Kitover.
I don't know. I think it's probably like a combination of using like scripts on phones and then running it.
Yes. Have you heard of Claudebot?
Yeah.
I'm advertising to you right now.
Yep, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, whatever happened to like the prime deliverer of the Omni Messiah, Lou Sergei Goxi, or whatever his last name was?
What happened to him?
Did he really pass away? Is that serious?
Yeah, he gone.
Oof.
He gone.
Well, what happened to that other guy, that other Jew hater?
Diego?
Yeah. Is he still on here?
He's creating AI videos of Zach and I, but I haven't heard his voice in a while.
Wow. You've totally infected my brain. Imagine every single time when he does shower, like if he does, how much dandruff comes out.
He is a sebaceous man, has a dandruff problem.
I was checking out his Instagram, and like the machismo sort of feel washed over me when I was looking at some of his. That's the sort of thing that he tries to project. It's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how old he is.
Any more behavioral analysis while I was gone? It was brief.
No, I was just I was piping in Goat Gagosian, or the piece of shit from Politically Correct screaming at Infinity.
You really roasted him that one time. You really got into him. He was agreeing to everything that you were saying to your framework.
Well, every time he says whiff, he loves to say whiff, like you're not with it. And I don't know, whenever I hear somebody turn a TH into an F, I immediately know that this app is really basically an ESL training place for people to practice their not so good English stuff. But that's why I read books here and try to rise above.
So when did English really start? What's the earliest piece of like literature in sort of the English? When does it become indistinguishable for us to not be able to understand what that English is? Do you know? Do you know what I'm saying? Like in the sense, like, yeah, okay.
I think that one they made it into Beowulf. I think Beowulf is considered like one of the first ones. Yeah.
I've been wanting for a very long time to like do a play on Clubhouse because every person's their own character, and I think it would be like a very magical experience.
You see, the thing is, you just need to do it yourself. You don't you need to just attempt it. Like, you're never going to organize people to do that. I think that's impossible. Just actually getting people to read a book is. Do you know how hard and challenging it was? It's like 1 in a million rooms.
Dude, I guess I'm like one of those wild ones that actually appreciates a good book reading.
I did get the whole room when I was running to read Tao Te Ching, like Roger Mayhem, even.
Yeah, that was great. I
remember that run? That was cool. Because that was like.
Master orchestrator.
But that proved that we could actually all stop opinionating and politicking and just come together to study. And we did it. It was pretty impressive. Welcome, Bed-Stuy, to the Republicans' room. Did you come for a gold coin? I might have 2 penny farthings or a 6-penny bit in my pocket to give. Okay, do you happen to have Morals and Dogma, Chris? Like, do you have a hard copy?
I want it in a physical format, definitely, but I just have PDF files with them.
Bed-Stuy, welcome to Republicans' house. This is Strength.
How you doing?
I'm good. Did you want any gold coins?
Gold coins? I guess.
Well, you just got it, buddy. You just made yourself 2 pennies. Congrats.
Thanks.
What are you going to do with your 2 pennies? Don't rub them together. You'll start a parade. Danny! Oh, thank God. We have a woman, finally. Our minion is growing. Beautiful.
It's about combining those polarities, the feminine and the masculine.
Oh my gosh, I got 5 subs. Wow.
Is that the first amount of money you've ever earned on this app?
Right now I have 30 gold.
Congratulations.
Oh, so you are someone from the first world, India? I thought you were from India.
Hello?
You just changed
Danny is getting a lot of gold coins. This is amazing. Strength is sending her so much. This is beautiful. She got 4 cents. My God, she can like imagine if she goes to like a restaurant and the bill is like $20 and she leaves a 4 cent tip. Well, that's because of me. Otherwise, she would have left nothing. Is it better to leave 4 pennies than leave nothing? I say leave four. Don't leave nothing. Well, it's better to show that you're giving, even if it's 4/10ths of a dollar, 4/100ths of a dollar. Bid it. Time for your clubhouse gold coin. I'm going to give you 5 gold coin. 5 not 11, 5 not 10. 5 gold coin for your little purse wallet. You want 5 gold coin? Come to my house. You want 5 gold coin? Come to my house. 5 gold coin for you. 5 gold coin for you. 5 gold coin for you and you and you all get 5 gold coin. Congratulations. You got yourself 5 gold coins. When converted to USD, that is 2 penny. Now, if you buy 35,000 gold coin for $499.99 or $499.99, that is 35,000 gold coin, but we have already acquired so much illegal gold coin in the black market that we are wholesaling gold coin now for $200. 35,000 gold coin, which is $499.99 if you buy from the Clubhouse Marketplace. Is anybody here looking to buy or sell gold coin here in Colonials? Hello? No? I love the sound of money counting through my hands. All that gold coin. You know the magic word to get more gold coin? The way to get more gold coin is to say the magic words. Do you know what the gold coin magic words are, Danny? Hello? It's Krishna Krishna. That's how you do it. No, you say Krishna Krishna. Say it quick.
Krishna, Krishna.
You know, you got to say it faster. Krishna Krishna. Quick.
Krishna, Krishna.
There you go. Oh my God. Look at this. She got herself 5 gold coins. She got 2 cents. That is 1 penny per Krishna. Oh my God, El Normo is here.
El Normo, you want to meet my mother? Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Oh, he's eating the Palestinian French fries? Yeah. That's good. Start eating one of them. They have even better ones with spices. I just ordered wrong and they put like sesame seeds on them and they're so good.
El Norma, that was pretty fun and politically correct. Uncle Steve was getting roasted even by what's his face, and he's like, when people come in your room, you don't let them overtalk people, but you come in here, you think you can do that, Uncle Steve?
I actually heard that.
But that was a good room. I gave gold coins to everybody on that stage, And so this is the Gold Coins Clubhouse because every coin is either worth 0.14 or 0.014, which is a penny and 4 penny bits, or 2 cents. It's $499.99 for 35,000 gold coins, which comes out to 1 penny and 4 bits. Interesting enough. And I've sent El Norm.
I would be more surprised if you're a little bit better with math.
So, division, multiplication, square roots, Avogadro's number. I mean,
Remember the African Americans in that room? I can't do no division.
So, Elnorma, we've been running gold coin experiments in the Gold Coins Club, and all types of people come in for their free gold coins, and it's just so much fun, giving away charity at 2 cents a coin. And Elnorma, how many gold coins now do you have?
I don't know. Is there a place where it tells me how many I have?
Yeah, click your profile. Upper left of your profile, you'll see your gold coin count. There you go.
I can purchase them. Let's see.
There you go. You got 5 more.
Wow, I'm rich.
You've got another 2 cents. Don't rub them together, though. You'll start a parade. And if you want 2 cents, all you got to do is say the magic words. Danny, what's the magic words?
Please.
Thank you, more please.
Thank you.
I have 125 gold. Is that a lot or a little?
Have you seen that movie? Is this what's called Thank You, More Please?
You got about 50 cents in your account.
But I get that a lot from women. 125 gold coins. Is that something?
Yeah, divide it by 2 cents.
Divided by 2, and so I have
53 cents, something like that. Yeah, there you go. Ribono Shalom. Let's get you to $1. Let's get you up to $1 as soon as possible.
I think you need 7,500 coins to cash out.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting? You can just immediately actually get to the 7,500 threshold by just buying them. If you want to monetize your account.
Expensive reaction.
Separate them unless you can gift yourself.
Let me see if I can gift myself. Here we go. Oh my God, I just gifted myself. Thank you. $16 gold. Oh, I see. There's a difference in earnings of gold versus having a purse or a wallet with your gold that you bought. So when you buy it,
you can't give your gifts away.
But wait, if you have 2 accounts, you can just give it to yourself. Am I mistaken?
Do they skim a portion?
If someone gives you 5, you can't give them 5 back. Like that they gave you.
Oh, I see. Well, this is the micro parallel economy now, where you'll be rewarded for your valuable input as opposed to your spam, political propaganda, vulgarity, profanity, and hate speech. Yesterday, Yakov roasted Pepe, and it was so beautiful to watch. And then I joined in, and when I talk,
What he said. What did he say?
he was saying that Pepe is a two-faced son of a bitch and a racist, white supremacist, neo-Nazi punk, and it was just so delightful.
Yaakov said that?
Yeah.
Yaakov is usually so gentle.
Not in so many words, but that was my compression of Yakov's compression. And anyways, I jumped in and then roasted Pepe and was explaining that if you take your history from Pepe as opposed to a book, well, you've got a Pepe history recording memory now, and it's just not accurate. It's actually stupid. And Pepe was screaming over me I don't know if you've ever done this. Doubt you have, but perhaps you have. When I, roast somebody, I turn the volume all the way down so there's no, I can't hear them, and I just talk. I love doing that. It's my favorite way to use the app.
Like with Mikhail.
Yeah, he's in Masculinity Mansion right now, going on and on and on and on. What's great is you can use these people as a way to do like a timer on yourself. Meaning, if you're actually listening to Mikhail, then, or Pepe or any of these other profane, vulgar, low IQ non-stoppers, you just go to the gym, or you go do some yoga, or you make yourself a cup of tea and you do something productive. Maybe you go clean the fan blades on your, fan in your room that is accumulated.
I'm doing that, by the way. I actually done that. Yes. They get dirty, but they do.
Well, I have now 5 recording studios. Each room has 4 phones. I have 3 phones pointed at one primary phone, and I'm recording all types of clown house rooms now. And I put these little 3x5, political advertisements behind the live stream, and one of them last night got a lot of views. So people in the comments are leaving comments like, "What the F am I watching here? What the F is this?" People don't understand. They're like, "What app is this?" Because, what's interesting is when you're in a room, it doesn't say Clubhouse in this room anywhere other than the fact that I wrote it, but it's not branded. So if you've never seen the app, or you don't go to the hallway, you don't know what the fuck it is you're watching on a YouTube live, and they can't believe the shit that they're hearing.
You just give them another startup idea that they're going to implement within their business.
But what I'm going to do is, after this election, I'm going to rebrand everything. Not everything, but most, because I'll no longer be a candidate. I will no longer be a candidate post March 17th. So I'm going to rebrand everything, and I'm going to print up these new 3x5 things and have domains and call-in number. And I'm going to try to rebrand everything, because I'm pretty sure I'm shadow banned. A lot of my accounts don't get views because the algorithm doesn't want to show me. But if I rebrand and I change the actual video feed, I think that there's a chance that possibly I could actually maybe become like a successful YouTube live streamer. Not because of me, but because of this stupid app and all the stupid people here that will talk endlessly as I drown them out, or essentially mute them out of my life and just totally force them into my pipeline. And, I call this farming.
I love that square projection.
Thanks. I consider this farming, and I know people hate me and they're like, "Go get a job. I hate you." And I'm like, well, what if what I'm doing, is successful? Isn't that considered work and a job? Yes, it is. But many people just don't like me because they think, maybe I'm being obnoxious or irascible. But the truth is, it's a you problem. You just have to go meditate and just say, "John, keep going and keep being productive." And that's it. And that's what I'm going to do. Much maybe. Ow! I got to go to you just drilled my tooth. Jesus, that hurt. Okay, Danny, do you want any more gold?
The anchovies? I don't know if you have it. Did they give it? How much did they give you? Is it from Daddy Trump? Is Daddy Trump paying us this gold? I love it.
You just got tell mommy Johnny just sent you another 2 penny bit.
Thank you, Daddy Trump. Thank you, Opa.
Can you believe all that? Technically at 2 cents per coin, you have to say 2 words, or it's a penny a word, technically.
Why would you eat all the kids' food? So throw it away. Throw it away so it's out of sight, out of mind. He's not going to keep trying to eat. Oh my gosh, my mom ate my kids' french fries.
Harry, welcome to the room. This is Gold Coins Clubhouse, where we are reading books, playing music, and recording every major clubhouse room in 5 different recording studios with 20 plus cell phones. And we've put a new back on our live streams, and we hope that, I want to just rebrand everything. I don't want to say any names, but I'm pretty sure that if I put a telephone number and people want to call in, I'll take one of my burner phones, every month I'll just rotate a new number, but Anyways, it'll be fun. This is my art experiment, and the gold coins I think are going to be a big part of it because a lot of ratchet ass hoes will say a lot of ratchet ass shit for less than a penny a word. Really, like 1/10 of a penny, based on the number of words that they squeak to try to get 1 penny or 2 penny. You know, technically, like Amir's rooms,
It's easing friction
it's greasing the reels.
for further intercommunication between different groups of
Shit is
people
crazy, bro.
who don't talk to each other.
We call it the universal communication
And that's what
currency.
money is the universal communicator.
That's what it is. You just got yourself another 5 gold coins there. 2 cents for you, heart for you, another 5
And remember,
cents,
just don't rub them together.
2 pennies for you. Don't rub them together. You'll start a parade.
This shit's crazy. So they're gonna give money that people who are like terrorists on this app speak their terroristic minds
To
get.
buy more drones and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, the more
all the racist and
well,
all the racist and Jew hating shit on here also.
doesn't your karma
Yeah.
go down though if people give you like negative emojis? Because I read through the new, like if you read through the monetization page, it tells you like the way that your account is scored. So there's a lot of different variables, but the truth is it can all be manipulated and curated. But if you catch somebody making a vulgar, profane statement and you report them and that account gets deleted, like for example, Prince, Resistance, and others constantly have a party hat. It's actually the people who you see. The thing is, you don't have a temporary party hat on this app because of your personality. You actually have a full term, full life insurance policy party hat. Like it's part of who you are. Like that is your party. But I would just say a lot of these party hat people here who have perpetual party hats, basically, I don't understand. Like I would love to like find out what their life is like in the real world. You know, how complicated and difficult it has been.
Well, India, there's this song from John Kitover Music on Suno.com. It's called Slop of the Mind, and probably it describes this sort of behavior quite well.
Hello? I'm actually not a big fan of that song. I would prefer not to hear it right now, actually. So please don't cue it up because it is Shabbos. And I need everyone here to invite people so we can play the gold coin game with people to see how they respond. This is basically a Fisher's net, you know, Fisher King, Spider King, spider web experiment. And it's just so much fun to see how high a monkey will hop or how long a monkey will dance at a penny, basically a second. So, you know, can we get people to do what we want them to do at a penny a second? Just a penny. That's it. There's an Irish bar near me house. It's called the 6 penny bit. They got the 4 penny bit. They got the penny bit. They got the 6 pence penny bit. You know, I love coins. And so this is why gold coins are so exciting to me here on this app, because my favorite gold coin, it comes out of the British Empire. Some people may have heard of it, called the East India Trading Company. That's right. I've got a beautiful East Indian Trading Company and a shilling. Many people have never held a 250-year-old coin that came out of the southwestern Indian Ocean, where every major European colonial power had a trading station with India. And they used their beautiful minted coins, the East India Trading Company coins. Look it up. I got one put into a gold bezel that he wear around me head, on me neck, as he eat me shepherd's pie. So there's a St. Patty's Day party downtown Chicago, outside of like the most famous Irish pub, but it's $150 a ticket, and you get access to 2 VIP stages. Now, the reason why I want to buy the ticket is because you are basically now networking with people that can afford $150 tickets, while all the commoners are like on the street level. But you can now mingle with people that you know that are pre-qualified at 150, and at a penny a second. If we were to divide that out, like, and we were to, how many coins could we get for 150? Let's figure that out. Let's see. Anyways, it's just a joke, but I am tempted to buy that ticket. But the problem is,
how can we make money off of Cuba? Any thoughts? Because I know they're going to topple that, like Venezuela, and how they're toppling Iran right now. I think that's the next thing in store. Protests are erupting in Havana after more than 50 hours without electricity. No, 60 hours without electricity.
60 hours.
Oh my gosh, thank you, John, for the coins. I feel so special now. I think I'm going to go open a room and just start monetizing myself.
Please open a room up and call it Harry's Gold Coins.
I feel so special now. Like, look at my profile. You brought my $199 and I gave me 8 gold coins. Oh my God, bro. Thank you so much. I feel better about my life now.
You got it. There's another 5 for you.
Yes, 5 more. Oh my God, thank you. I got a total of 12. Look at that, man. Fuck. I love you, John.
What's interesting is you can technically like interrupt things, you know, by just throwing 2 pennies at somebody, especially on these like big stages, and also buying influence. Like, yeah, like I went to Politically Correct and I chucked 2 pennies at all of those green beaners, and they all sent me back thank yous, and it was all for just 2 cents a thank you. Woo. And they probably even they probably looked at my profile, and they probably knew who I was too, but they just didn't care. They were actually doped up with the 2 cents. They were happy.
You put like $5-10 into this app. I mean, you play the penny slots, and you see what happens when you hit something, and hitting the politically correct libtards in that room and thinking it's hilarious. Honestly, I would love to do that. I think I might do that tonight with one of my Trump. I'm gonna go in there with a Trump picture and start sending them pennies like that. I think it'll be hilarious. Or make it my PTR. They always try to bring me up, by the way, into that room. But that's a great thing. Thanks, John. I really appreciate it. That's funny. I'm gonna do something like that here soon. That's great. Amazing. Maybe I'll give them yours that you gave to me. Yeah,
it's your pennies. You choose how you want to use your pennies.
Estimated 10 cents. 10 cents. My gosh, I feel rich. It's amazing.
Okay, I'm opening up a new house. You inspired it. It's called Gold Coins Penny Slots. We're going to see if anybody wants to come in and play the slot machine for a penny.
I inspired you, is that what you said?
Yeah, we're going to see how much penny coin we can get people to dance around for. I'm willing to bet there are some people willing to shake that tuchus for a penny a second. If you get a penny a second, we got an anon in the house. We got an actual paying Clown House subscriber in the house. Ribono Shello alarm.
I am too.
Okay, how much do you want to wager? 1 penny? 10 pennies? 100 pennies? 1,000 pennies? Okay, 1 penny. Okay, go ahead, put your penny in the machine. No, that's not the slot.
Hey guys.
That's not the slot. That's for the dollar bill section, sweetheart. See the slit right there? Next to the lever? That's it. Go ahead. Oh my God! You won 10 pennies! Oh my God! You hit it big, baby! 10 pennies! Oh my God! Woo! Oh my God! You won 10 pennies. Wait, you risked the penny to get 10 pennies. Does that mean you got 9 pennies or 11 pennies? I'm confused. Do you have 10 pennies, 11 pennies, or which one is it? You're going to put another penny in the machine. Honey, that's not baby, that's not where you put the penny in. There you go. Same slot. Okay, pull the lever. Oh, you lost. I swear, these machines are such a ripoff. Go ahead, put another penny in.
Come on, you'll win eventually.
Oh my God. Three pennies. Okay, level up. This time bet 4 pennies. Baby, there you go. That's the red slot. Pull the lever. Sorry, baby, you lost. You want to keep playing? Hello? Okay, thanks for playing penny slots. Rabboni Shalom, welcome back to the Penny Slot Casino, where you can make a bet for a penny or less. You can say a word. If you want the mic, you got to be getting paid at least a penny a word, right? It just doesn't make sense to use words unless you actually get at least a penny. And, you know, the most number of words you can say in a minute is really about maybe 45. So 45 cents a minute. If you work 10 minutes, that's $4.50. Am I right? Do I got that math right? Darren's here. Still quick.
You have to question the size of your audience, right? Like how many people. So sure, like that's only for one person, but if you expand it to a bigger stage, you can get a lot more pennies.
That's right. Don't rub your pennies together. You hear the police in the background. Oh, there's no crime problem in Chicago. I just happen to hear squad cars all day long. I don't think they're going to pick up Euro sandwiches for lunch to go watch TV. I think they're responding to probably a horrific incident because there's nothing but nonstop crime in Chicago. You know, they're not going to like the automated toilet they just installed so all the homeless people don't shit all over the street anymore. They're not going to the train, which has become a homeless house full of bed bug shit, piss, cigarettes, knifings, shootings, stabbings, beatings, robberies, people storing candy on the train, just tons of candy everywhere. These homeless people love candy. I'll tell you. If candy was a diet for the homeless community, it would become the preferred choice of diet. Anyways, we'll have to work on that one. Don't play that when Dan.
That sounded real as fucking for a second, bro.
Don't play that when Danny's around. She'll get nervous. Listen, do you know, Harry, do you know what the 3 things the children told Mordecai on Purim?
No, what was it?
It's do not give in to sudden terror or fear, for the Lord is with you. The second one is
Who is this guy stereo?
the second one is despite their plots, despite their treachery, they will not succeed, for the Lord is with you. And the third one is, I will be with you even unto your old age. I will be with you even until your old age. It's important to always remember who is with you. Who is with you? Who is this who? Who, Rabboni Shalom, is Hashem? What is this power? And many people, Rabboni Shalom, just don't understand the power of the symbols. And I recently purchased a 3-piece dreidel set made out of silver, gold, emeralds, rubies, diamonds, and even gold coins laid inside my dreidels. The interesting thing about spinning one dreidel versus spinning 2 dreidels versus spinning 3 dreidels is when you spin them all at the same time in the shape of a triangle. It turns out a miracle happens. It turns out that as those gold, silver, diamond, gold coin encrusted dreidels are spinning, the world itself starts spinning underneath those dreidels. Rabbono Shalom. And when you can spin the earth with 3 dreidels, a miracle happens. Rabbono Shalom. But you got to know the magic words to say as you're spinning the earth with the 3 dreidels. So if you came here looking for some type of catharsis, or you came here looking for gold coins, or you just came for the comedy, you're in the right place. We are at the Chicago Theater. Rabbono Shalom. Many people don't know this, but we have put on a road show where we are live streaming clubhouse rooms to audiences of thousands of people that have never heard of Clown House. And for the first time right now, I'm on a huge stage with Jerry Seinfeld. And we're live streaming Clubhouse, and you're about to get a sample of what we call the Gold Coin Club, or the Gold Coin Penny Slots, or the Penny Slot Casino.
Food is so complicated as an adult. Food is so complicated as an adult. It's just where you see people in the supermarket, they're just sweating it out. Nobody knows what do I eat, the protein, the carbs, the fat content. Oh my God, fat content. We're just walking up to each other. You look pretty good. What are you eating? Maybe I'll eat that. The whole supermarket itself is designed to break down your sense of having any life outside the supermarket. It's like a casino. There's no clocks, no windows, no easily accessible exits. You ever not buy anything in the supermarket and try and get out of there? It's impossible. There's no way out. You can see what happens to people. When they're walking up to the supermarket, they really have a whole sense of purpose. I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, I'm going to pay for it, I'm going to get out of here and get right back to my normal life. See that same person 10 minutes later just... Always noticing something new. Mosquitoes. Produce section I always find very challenging. There's always some special thing you're supposed to know, about each fruit. Summertime, make sure your peaches are, I don't know, whatever it is. You gotta fake it, I'm shaking stuff, holding it up to the light. Yeah, that's a good one. Sure glad I found that one. Cantaloupes rolling down the aisle. See the way that's fading left? That one's not ready. I don't want that one. I'm very impressed with this seedless watermelon product that they have for us. They've done it. We now have seedless watermelon. Pretty amazing. What are they planting to grow the seedless watermelon, I wonder? The melons aren't humping, are they? They must be planting something. How does this work? And what kind of scientists do this type of work? I read a thing was 15 years in development. In the laboratories with, gene splicing or whatever they do there, I don't know. I mean, other scientists working on AIDS, cancer, heart disease, these guys are going, no, I'm going to devote myself to melon. I think that's much more important. Sure, thousands are dying needlessly, but that's got to stop. You ever try and pick up a wet one off the floor? It's almost impossible. I really think we should devote the money to these studies.
Milk is a big problem for people in the supermarket. They're never quite sure if they have it, if they need it. They bury it way in the back of the supermarket. You gotta find it. You gotta hack your way through all the displays. Well, there it is. There's the milk. Do we have any milk? People are never really sure if they have milk. You think you have milk? We might have milk. I know there's a carton in there. I don't know how much is in there. Well, what should we do?
Well, I think we have transformed this into the comedy house. You know, I'm a big Rodney Dangerfield fan. Grew up listening to Rodney, the king of comedy. It's not Robert De Niro in that piece of shit movie where he kidnaps what's his face, which is actually a very funny movie. Awesome because it.
Last week I was in rough shape, you know? I mean, last week I bought a whirlpool for my bed. So far, I lost 3 of my best ships. Last week, nothing went right. I bought a waterbed. There were 2 Cuban guys swimming it looking for Florida. I tell you, people are nuts, you know? My dentist, too, another beauty, my dentist, he found a new way to hide his bad breath. He holds up his arms. I tell you, I mean, this wise guys. Well, I checked in a hotel, I asked the bellhop to hand him my bag. He started to feel up my wife. I said to him, hey, buddy, who told you to play around my wife? He said, everybody. I tell my wife I can never relax, you know. I told her our kid is spoiled. She told me a lot of kids smell that way. She's a lousy cook, too. She can't cook at all. I leave dental floss in the kitchen, the roaches hang themselves. She don't go for me either. Not a good-looking guy. Halloween, I open the front door, kids give me candy. Now, you kidding? I know I'm ugly. My dog found out we look alike. He killed himself. I was an ugly kid, too. My old man took me to the zoo. The guy at the gate thanked him for returning me. But I was a very ugly kid. Every time my old man wanted sex, my mother showed him my picture. Very ugly kid. In my sandbox, the cat kept covering me up all the time, you know? When I was a kid, nobody was nice. I was 6 years old. I found out there's no such thing as elbow baby food. I mean, nobody was nice. My mother never breastfed me. She told me she liked me as a friend. I mean, I had her rough. I told my old man I was sick and tired of running around in circles. He got mad. He nailed down my other foot. I mean, that's destroying my life. No respect. I got no respect at all. No respect at all. Well, when I was born, the doctor told my mother I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway, you know? I mean, I don't get no respect from anyone. Well, last week my house was on fire. My wife told the kids, be quiet, you wake up Daddy.
Legend. He is a star. That's technically a hypnosis because he has written those and said those so many times that when he goes out there, he's like got an unlimited repertoire of his shtick statements, which are, you know, pre-programmed. I mean, there's no way you write those on the spot. Like, those are totally ingrained because he wrote them, he read them, but now we can use AI to create also very good jokes using him as the basis of the comedy. So in the Comedy Club, we hope to publish and produce new Rodney Dangerfield Jr. jokes and impersonate Rodney here Bono Shell alum. We can do it. I wonder if we could do a Rodney Dangerfield Sora video. Let's find out. Let's see if we can do a John Kitover Rodney Dangerfield sitcom.
Have you guys heard of Norm Macdonald?
Yeah, I've met him in real life. I hung out with him for a whole day.
He's quite the betting man, isn't he?
Yeah, that's where I met him, in the casino. I met him at the World Series of Poker, and my friend is like, "Do you know who you're standing next to?" I was like, "No, he looks homeless." And he said, "That's Norm." He said, "That's Norm Macdonald." I was like, "Norm." He looked at me. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" I was like,
Such a distinguishable voice. It's incredible.
Yeah. He told us a story about how it could have been a joke. I bet it was probably a joke. But he said he went to Gamblers Anonymous, and there was a guy there who said he just won $600,000, took all the cash, threw it in his bed, and then slept in it and started crying. And everybody looked around in the room, and they were all pissed off. Had to have been a joke. I don't believe that somebody actually said that, because there's no way. People who go to those things are just like destroyed people, you know. How can you not figure out that what you're doing is basically like a loss every single interaction? How can you not figure that out? Like, unless you're using like automated software to essentially do very complicated, you know, forecasting and analysis, like, I don't know how you think you're going to win playing a video game. You're so stupid. Like, all these people that play a slot machine, they just don't understand. It's your cell phone blown up and you're playing a video game. And you're paying to play that fucking video game. And you're stupid if you think that's not what you're doing. You're crazy. You just don't understand communication, essentially. You don't know that you're paying to interact with a highly, you know, interactive video game. But that's all it is. A fucking video game. So
It's time to do jokes. This is what we put in a big thing, jokes. Yeah. So here, you can start last and next. Just do the joke right now.
Passed away recently.
Is this that joke from the 1942? No, it's a real joke. Two businessmen bought the Milwaukee Bucks for $550 million. They were very excited with their purchase, as this is the only legal way to own black people. Now that is here, and I read that. Well, you're not there. You know how businessmen are racist? They are. Yes, it's them being racist. They are. The two businessmen that bought the Milwaukee Bucks for $550 million. Yeah, are racist. Oh no, they're fine, man. Some gold-plated chains would make a nice retirement gift for a very, very good slave. Well, are you serious? Well, this was written. Are you serious? Written years ago. Did you just write that? I didn't write it. Did you just say that? No, I read it. Yes. You read that? No. This Lindsay Lohan can't swim a stroke, but she sure knows every dive in town. That was my favorite. That is a favorite. Did you write? I didn't write that one. Sure, junkyard dogs are mean, but the meanest dogs are generally found guarding concentration camps. And it says here, there's a note, early versions of the Jim Croce's 1973 smash hit Big Bad Leroy Brown. Remember that song? Tell people what. No, do you know what you just said? It included any idea what you just read? This says, did you have any idea what you just read? That it was a junkyard dogs. Joke about the concentration camp. No. Not anti-Semitic. No.
March 17th, 2020.
No. You know, I know what the fuck. Did you write it? I didn't write it. Who wrote it? They used the meanest odds. I don't know who wrote it. We could nip March Madness in the bud if we watch for the warning signs of brooding antisocial February fever. Who is writing this? You're doing this. This is your life. You're putting your life on. You dress like horseshit tonight. No, that was out of Vegas. That was out of Vegas. Some kind of a host code. But that was out of Vegas.
17th, 2026, we have a chance to remove one.
Oh my God almighty, I'm not part of this. No, you can't read that. Well, you know, my clothes, Larry, make me look slimmer.
With the March
They did not fool that flight of
Good
stairs.
evening. A new name is pushing into the March 17th Republican primary here in the 16th congressional district.
March
17th, 2026. Write in my name, John Kitover, to remove the outlet from JohnCongress.com right now.
After being told by a witch doctor that would help them become rich. Is it me, or does it sound like that hyena and witch doctor were in cahoots? I think maybe they were in cahoots. Who writes these? We should have this person locked up and looked at, or at least looked at. A 28-year-old med student is auctioning off her virginity online. For $300,000, you can have the worst sex of your life. That's good. That's good. Who writes these? Oh, well. I know who writes them. You don't write them? Prison, men in prison. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's get back to Tom.
You wrote all these, Norm? You said the wrote all these? Music is the universal language, but one day soon it will be replaced by Chinese.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, we got some jokes.
All right.
That's all right.
You know, are these street jokes?
No.
So you wrote them?
They're not. Someone wrote them.
Some of them wrote that you know.
Yeah, some people in this room.
Okay, cool.
Some people in this
Thank
room.
you.
I don't want to say who because in case the joke doesn't work.
Okay, all right. Boy, was it hot outside today. I went out to buy a California Pizza Kitchen signature pepperoni frozen flatbread, and by the time I got home, it was perfectly cooked and entirely eaten. 100% true.
Oh, you ate it. So, some of them are odd. I'm not going to lie. Well, some of them, but this is a joke, technically.
Like an observational joke.
Las Vegas is now home to a 550-foot-tall Ferris wheel. Also drawing thousands to Las Vegas, whores.
42, 28, 52.
Back in my days, you actually had to go to a Sears store and fucking whack off. To the mannequin. I don't know. I used to love mannequins.
That doesn't make sense because Sears started as a cow.
It did?
Yeah.
Sears, you're right. You're right. That didn't make sense.
Did you right now?
Well, you're right, though, because you know what? They used it in old outhouses. They would use the Sears catalog as a toilet paper.
42, 28, 52.
Where did he come from? Hey, All My Children star Matthew Cowles. You ever watch All My Children? Sure. Well, All My Children star Matthew Cowles has died at the age of
17th, 2026, we have a chance to remove once and for all March 17th, 2026. Be sure to request a Republican ballot. March 17th, 2026. Make sure you request.
soap operas. Yeah, soap operas. Where do you get these jokes? Some guy. Pakistani father.
Darren LaHood out of Congress. Here's what to do. Go to johnforcongress.com. I'm running for Congress to bring common sense solutions to Washington. That's your vote.
Request a Republican ballot and write in John.
17th, 2026. Be sure to request a Republican ballot.
You're like, so. No, this is an actual joke. That's what I was laughing at. Mark, this is an actual joke.
Thanks, everybody. Great to be here at Chuckles Comedy Club. Man, radiating nothing but tie-dye beats.
Twist off, right?
17th, 2026. This is our chance. Darren LaHood has been in Congress long enough. March 17th, 2026. Be sure to request a Republican ballot. And March 17th, 2020.
You want to read a joke? Yeah. Who wrote these jokes? We can't say. I'd like to do something about film or something.
March 17th, 2026. Write in my name, John Kitover, to remove.
Good evening. A new name is pushing into the March 17th Republican evening. With the March 17th primary approaching, one local man is running a write-in. Voters in central Illinois will see a new name in the March 17th Republican.
I'm John Kitover with the John Kitover News Network. We begin with breaking.
Remember the good old days back when MILF stood for mentally ill ladies I'd like to fuck?
I'm John Kitover, and I'm running for the United States Congress. I believe both.
Oh, yeah. We have Steve O'Donnell.
The fuck?
Really good. To stop a pit bull attacking her daughter, a Texas man bit the dog. That's an interesting story. A man bites a dog. Is that what I...
97, 32, 32.
Did you read him? Did you write him for the audience? It's the truth. Neil Patrick was posed nude for the cover of Rolling Stone except for a hat hanging off his waiter. And this morning, Adam Egat. Oh, is that your name? Fucking change it. And this morning, Adam woke up and said, "Hey, where's my hat?" So I felt Patrick Harris get cocked. It's on his dick. Go get it.
I don't think Patrick Harris fucking shoved his cock deep up his asshole. But he probably couldn't even get it hard because look at him. So he had to like cram it in. Like, you're
Recent studies.
You raised $2 million? I want to know where this is.
One of the most common messages, let's leave this party early. I don't know, what is that? What is that?
They're just trolling the listener. Those are like the meta jokes that Norm MacDonald likes to do. It's pretty funny stuff. It's meta trolling.
Okay, everybody, you're still here in the Gold Coins Comedy House, also known as the Penny Casino. We are playing music. We are reading books. I am uploading new AI videos I just cast myself in. This is Chuckles Comedy Club.
Chuckles Comedy Club. They told me the brick wall was for atmosphere. I thought they were building a cell. Everybody in place was the only part of the wall is the breadsticks. Thanks, everybody. Great to be here at Chuckles Comedy Club.
I was in Rodney Dangerfield with Rodney Dangerfield.
Mayor John Kitover is known for a packed schedule and a no-nonsense approach to City Hall. But tonight, he slowed things down. He invited residents to join him for a free meditation class at the Westgate evening. Mayor John Kitover is...
John Kitover Band. So John Kitover Band is really taking off. We're using DistroKid. Our first song was called Vote John Kitover for Illinois 16 and remove Darren LaHood from Congress right now. That's our first new banger. You can look us up on Suno just by typing in John Kitover. We must have 20 accounts, thousands of songs. But now, because of DistroKid, one by one, day by day, every day, we're uploading a new song to defeat Darren LaHood. Just a few more days to go until the campaign wraps up. 10 more days, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Ribono Shalom. This is your Kabbalistic journey you've been looking for. Many people are unfamiliar with the most supreme, powerful energy of the universe known as Hebrew magic. All you need is a cup.
Zohar.
That's right, Zohar, lots of different books, but people don't read books anymore. But we're still sipping coffee, smoking a little weed, reading books, creating gold coin opportunities for those who have 2 ears and 1 mouth, which means listening to twice as much as you speak, but people here really want that dopamine. So we're going to give you one more reading from The Key of the Mysteries by Rabbi Eliphas Levi. The law of analogies, in fact, has been for Kabbalists of a secondary rank the object of a blind and fanatical faith. It is to this belief that one must attribute all the superstitions with which the adepts of occult science have been reproached. This is how they reasoned. The sign expresses the thing. The thing is the virtue of the sign. There is an analogical correspondence between the sign and the thing signified. The more perfect is the sign, the more entire is the correspondence. To say a word is to evoke a thought and make it present. To name God is to manifest God. The word acts upon souls, and souls react upon bodies. Consequently, one can frighten, console, cause to fall ill, cure, even kill, and raise from the dead by means of words. To utter a name is to create or evoke a being. In the name is contained the verbal or spiritual doctrine of the being itself. When the soul evokes a thought, the sign of that thought is written automatically in the light. To invoke is to adjure, that is to say, to swear by a name. It is to perform an act of faith in that name, and to communicate in the virtue which it represents. Words in themselves are then good or evil, poisonous or wholesome. The most dangerous words are vain, and lightly uttered words, because they are the voluntary abortions of thought. Oh, can somebody lend me 2 pennies? I want to throw them at a monkey. A useless word is a crime against the spirit of intelligence. It is an intellectual infanticide. Things are for everyone what he makes of them by naming them. The word of everyone is an impression or an habitual prayer.
Hey, String.
Hello?
Yeah, you String. This one right here. Hold on. Right here. This one. When I went to my replays and I seen you talking about me.
Hello?
You were talking about her, India. Straight? Hello?
Strength keep giving Glycola 2 penny, aka 5 gold coins. What you gonna do with your 2-cent Glycola? You got 2 ears. You got 1 mouth. You don't even know the truth of the earth. Hello? Hello? Oh, you came for my magic flute? I will point your attention to the room title. Gold coins, comedy house, books, music. Those are the magic words of this room. Ribono Shalom, another Shabbos miracle. Charity is our favorite word here. All you need to do is listen. If you run your mouth and you can't stop talking on Clown House and you ain't getting paid for it, well, brother, sister, you in the right room. Ribono Shalom.
I can't send them back to you? What the fuck? So, like, I don't understand. So what happens if you don't put your bank account information? Then it just, you have gold coins that just sit there and you can't do anything with them?
That's right.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, you got to read through their ultra complicated monetization procedural instructions, which make no sense because it was probably written by somebody who doesn't make any sense. Welcome to the sense of no sense, known as Clown House. Listen, the dopamine effect only lasts for a couple seconds. So Glycola will be back, in my opinion, in less than 10 seconds for her next gold coin shellacking. So everybody, if you have gold coins, get ready. And we're going to now up the dopamine. But, you know, it's a shared dopamine contribution here. But don't send more than 5 cents. And don't send it all. You got to spread it out. Did you ever see that movie Limitless? No? Well,
yes.
Okay, well, we're going to play a clip from the movie. Because what we want to do here in the Gold Coins Comedy House is extend the dopamine for other people. And in the process, we extend it for ourselves. Here we go. This is the Limitless scene. The key word here is injection. Now, I'm not encouraging anyone to use substances which could pose a threat to one's life, like drinking coffee and smoking weed. But this is the movie Limitless.